You dial 3 numbers, 911. The call connects, and then nothing. Just a ringing tone, a click, and the most chilling sound you will ever hear in a moment of pure terror. Hold music. Tonight, we are going inside one of the most stomach-dropping failures of modern emergency services. A minute-by-minute retelling of the night, a woman reached out for the one lifeline every person on Earth has been told to trust, and the line stayed silent while danger crept closer, and closer, and closer. And here's the kicker. The threat wasn't a stranger. It was the neighbor right next door. Buckle up. This one is going to get uncomfortable. It starts the way most nightmares do, quietly. Late at night, the house is dark. A woman is alone. Something feels wrong. Not movie wrong, real wrong. The kind of wrong that makes the hairs on your arms stand up before your brain processes why. A sound, a shadow past the window. A knock that is too heavy, too deliberate, too slow to be innocent. So she does exactly what she was told to do her entire life. She dials 911. The call connects. She exhales. Help is coming. Except it isn't. Because the line doesn't ring through to a dispatcher. It rings into a queue. The emergency equivalent of, "Your call is very important to us. Please hold." The clock starts. Every second from here forward matters. Minute 1. She is shaky but calm, phone pressed to her ear, whispering her address like a prayer. She moves away from the window, kills the lights. The sound outside hasn't stopped. Minute 2. The hold tone drones on. Here is the brutal reality behind that drone. 61% of Americans say waiting just 30 seconds on hold with 911 would make them extremely concerned. She has now passed 2 full minutes of silence from the system that was supposed to answer instantly. Minute 3. She hears it again. Closer. A scrape. A creak. The sound of someone who is not trying to be quiet anymore because they think no one is listening. She moves to the back of the house, hand trembling, phone still glued to her ear. The hold tone keeps playing. Indifferent. Mechanical. Maddening. Pause right here. Because this is the moment that splits people. Some would hang up and try again. Some would stay on the line, terrified that hanging up loses their place in the queue. What would you do? Hang up and redial, or stay on the line? Comment your answer below. In real emergencies, this decision has had real consequences. She stays on the line. Minute 4. The noise is right outside now, not the street. Her wall, the wall she shares with the neighbor next door. And something shifts in her gut because she recognizes something. The footsteps, the rhythm, the weight. She has heard those footsteps before. 911 call centers are struggling to find workers, and residents across the country report their calls being put on hold in dire situations. Nearly every city with delays cites the same cause, a staffing shortage that has grown worse since the pandemic. The system designed to protect her is understaffed, overwhelmed, and tonight, unavailable. Minute 5. She is crouched in the corner of her own home, and it doesn't feel safe anymore. As one woman who survived a similar nightmare described it, "I feel like she abandoned me when she's the person that's supposed to send help." That sentence should hit like a gut punch, because that is exactly what hold music feels like in a moment of terror, abandonment dressed up in dial tones. Then the line picks up, a dispatcher's voice finally. But she already knows who is outside, and the name she gives is not a stranger's. It is her neighbor's. The person she has waved to, nodded at over the fence. The person who knew her schedule, her house, exactly when she would be alone. The threat was never anonymous. It was intimate. News organizations across the country have documented 911 callers left on hold, from small towns to major cities, some waiting 20 minutes to reach an operator. 20 minutes. Think about what can happen in 20 minutes. Think about what happened in 5. The gap between what we believe 911 is and what it actually is on its worst nights is terrifying. And the people paying the price are not politicians or administrators. They are people crouched in dark rooms, whispering their addresses to a hold tone, praying someone picks up before the footsteps get any closer. If this video spiked your blood pressure, good. That means you understand the stakes. Share this with someone who needs to hear it. Comment with your city and whether you think your local 911 system is actually ready. And subscribe, because we are just getting started pulling back the curtain on the system supposed to keep us safe. Don't wait for a hold tone to start paying attention.